we just focused on the stance, and now I'm going to teach you the first punch. It's called a jab. Now what's great about punches is it actually works the triceps, the biceps, and the shoulders. So if you're looking to train your arms, it's a great thing for that. Okay, remember, here's our stance, here's our home base. What you want to do is make sure that your body is moving as a unit at all times, which means that you want your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your ankles to all function together as one. Which is why when we go to punch, we're actually going to not only extend our hand, but we're going to step. Now 90% of the way it's just going to be a straight movement, stepping, right? But the last 10%, which is a very key part, is going to be the twist. Okay, and when you twist, your right shoulder in this one is going to go back, okay, as you move in. And it's just the very last step in, okay? And what that does is that gives you most of the power. And then after that, you want to make sure to bring it right back to your face because obviously if you're fighting, you need to touch your face. And that is a jab. Okay, now that we've worked on our jab and we're in by the opponent, we're going to go ahead and work on the next 3 punches. First, the power punch. This is the one that really gets them. You can really knock somebody out with this one. Now, the key component for the next punches are to make sure that you use thrust. This is great if you want to work your midsection. You want to get the little bikini season and get all fit. You want to work the core. Focus on this area. It's a very key component because a lot of your strength comes from your hips and that motion. Now, when we thrust, the first thing you want to focus on is turning your heels, or turning your knees out. Next, you want to focus on dropping your knees down. And lastly, you want to make sure that your elbows are in. Okay? So it would just be from here, here. Okay? That's simple. The last part of that is actually the hand. The hand's very simple. Again, it's 90% of the way straight, making sure to thrust in the last 10%, and that's what gives it all the power that you need. Making sure to recoil to protect yourself. And this also gives you the full fitness workout, because if you're going this way, you're kind of doing a half crunch. Here, you're doing a whole crunch, which is very good for you. So, the two together would be jab in, punch, recoil. Got it? Great. Okay, the next one we're going to work on is our third punch. It's called the hook. And the key component of the hook is to make sure that our elbow's out and that our knuckles are in, simply like that. At the same time, because we don't just move our arms, we move as a full body unit, we're going to also shift our feet. That's like so. Now, as for the thrust, which we know is so important, we want to make sure to first bend down and put our body weight back. So all together it would be like that, making sure to recoil afterwards, of course. Together the 3 would be jab, punch. Okay, we're going to work on our last one right now, and this is the uppercut. I like the uppercut. What we're going to do is use all the momentum that we've created thus far and help it to propel us to knock somebody out. Punch. Got the jab, the punch. Now we've ducked down slightly. We have the hook here. We're going to also stay down and thrust up. Okay? Up, just like that. Meanwhile, we're going to go up, just like that. Okay? And then, of course, when we're going to go, like I said, there's 2 zones. So you're either fighting or you're away. There's no in between. So when you jab in, punch, hook, up, you can come back to the face, but you better get out of there really fast. So that's going to be the whole motion together. It's going to be jab, punch, hook, up, get out. Got it? Good.